Hey everybody, today I'm going to be talking about how to be a successful server. So for any job, you're going to want to make sure that you get there early or at least on time so that you can make sure that everything's set up for your night and that you're ready to be successful, obviously. So you're going to get there in a timely manner, and then you're going to want to greet your table in a timely manner. You're going to want to make sure that if it's dead and there's nobody in there, that you're going to greet them at a fast pace, because if you wait like 3 minutes and they know that you're not doing anything, then they're going to be mad. And then that affects your tip overall, and that's really what you're worried about. So you just want to make sure that you greet them in a timely manner. And then if you can't get to them, make sure that you get like another server or a hostess or a manager or anybody so that they get greeted and at least get a drink, so that they're not like waiting on somebody to see that they're there or anything. And then you're going to make sure that you have a nice attitude when you greet them. Preferably smile, but if you can't smile, then that's okay. Like, just do what you got to do, but at least be like nice and present yourself well, because it's a first impression, and that's really important. And if you come to them and you look like you got hit by a car, then they're probably going to be like, this person has no idea what's going on, and I don't want them to be my server. So that's just a really important feature. Once you get to them and you make sure that you've greeted them, that everything's good, you're going to want to make sure that their drinks are continually full. So like, even if you like completely screwed up their food, if they have a drink, like a beverage, and it has ice in it and they can eat the ice, like at least they have something in front of them so that they're not just sitting there like, wow, this is pointless. Like, I'm just here to get some food and I don't even have a drink. So if you just make sure that their drinks are refilled, then they'll probably be pretty content most of the time. And then some of them you're going to want to like, you're really going to want to pester them and make sure that they have all the ranch, all the napkins, all the straws, anything that they need, because if they don't have what they need, then they're just going to be mad at you the whole time. So just make sure that you pester them most of the time, but there's going to be some instances where you're going to walk up and you're going to be like, hey guys, how are y'all? And they're going to say sweet tea, and they're going to want you to leave them alone. So if something like that happens and they're just rude right off the bat, then you can do your best to try to change their mind about that, or you can just leave them alone and just walk past their table and grab their sweet tea and fill it up and make sure that it's got ice in it. Like, if you just make sure that they're good, then they may be fine and you can just leave them alone. Moving on to actually taking their order. Make sure that you repeat the order back to them, because maybe they wanted 17 sides of sauce, and even though that's the only 17 sauces on the menu, just repeat them anyway. Maybe that'll make their night better. So just repeat everything that you have back and just make sure they have all of the sides of stuff that they need. Maybe they said they wanted their burger well done, they wanted it medium well, and just if you repeat that, then it'll help them know that they said it wrong or that you wrote it down wrong, so that everything's good, so that you don't have to remake their food and potentially pay for it, because that just sucks. Because then you're paying for their food and then you're not going to get a tip from them, pretty much is like how that would end up being. If possible, you're going to want to run your own food, because everybody's a human being, and like they could miss something or mess something up, and then that's going to be coming back on you, because they're not going to see like, oh, they forgot that. They're going to be like, oh, my server forgot to get this for me. So if you can run your own food, that's good and better, but if you can't, just try to go over there right after and get like all their napkins, make sure that everything's good so that they have what they need, so that you look like a successful waitress. And then once they get all their stuff, they're good, they're just kind of chilling, then just kind of periodically go over there, make sure they have all they need, and just let them eat their food at that point. Just leave them alone, just let them do what they got to do. And then, but don't just like leave them there, because what if they needed extra ketchup and you weren't there for them? You know, they're going to be really sad about it. And then once you go over there to like check on their drinks and everything after, you're going to want to like grab the trash, pre-bus it so that they don't have a bunch of crap on their table, and so that you don't have to clean up like 16 pounds of trash off their table when they leave, so that you can get another table and make more money. And then once they have everything that they need, they're done, they're cashed out, they're ready to leave. We call this wowing them out, but you're going to tell them, like you're going to greet them out, you're going to tell them that it was great to serve them, you had a pleasure, it was great, make sure that they want to come back, and then just make sure that you tell them of any upcoming promotions like you would at the beginning. Just tell them of anything coming up that you would want them to come back for. I think that's all that I have for you today, and I think that's all that you have to do to be a successful server.